Hey everybody, it's Ladyyt. For those who are brand new to my channel, what's up? And for those who have been riding with me for a while now, welcome back to my space. If you like the content on my page, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell so that you can stay up to date with all of what I'm bringing. Also, I love to interact with people, so leave a comment, and I will definitely respond back. Let's talk about the reason I'm on your device, Accutane. I'm going to make an Accutane playlist in hopes to help somebody make their decision, learn a little bit about the process, and also have somebody that they can relate to on YouTube that has gone through it. So, a little bit of history of why I got on Accutane. So, I've had acne for a while, dating back to like my teenage years. But what has gotten worse is the hyperpigmentation, or what we know as dark spots. Complaining to my mom, she was like, why not just go to a dermatologist? So I did. I told him all of the things that I've tried. I've tried Clean and Clear, Clearasil, CeraVe. I've tried Proactive, the old formula, and then when it came out again. And there were different things that worked. So like different pieces of something that may have worked. So maybe the face wash for Clean and Clear worked, but the moisturizer didn't. But what really worked was African soap or black soap. That really helped to dry out my skin, which took away the acne, but it didn't take away the dark spots. And I didn't use the black soap or African soap often, but if I did need to really give my face a cleanse, that's what I used. So after telling the doctor all of what I was using, he was like, all right, Accutane. And I was like, well, okay. What is Accutane? Accutane is a form of vitamin A that reduces the amount of oils released by your oil glands in your skin and helps your skin to renew itself more quickly. So basically, all of the creams and cleansers and all that kind of stuff, we're trying to clear up our skin from outside inwards. Whereas Accutane, because it's a pill, it's in your body and it's basically cleaning up your skin from inside outwards. And once it clears up your acne, your skin now has the energy to repair it, meaning the dark spots and hyperpigmentation. Each person's journey is going to be their own. I will say that. That is my biggest disclaimer. Your journey is going to be your own. Your skin is different than everybody's skin. So the process. I am so glad I'm doing this video now compared to when I originally planned to record it because so many things happened. The process. So I went to my dermatologist, told him all the stuff that I tried. So that was my consultation appointment. When you are about to get on Accutane, they tell you about something called I Pledge, which is pledging not to get pregnant, but it's an actual program. And in that program, you have to have 2 forms of contraception. I think that's the word, contraception. Just knowing that that's one of the biggest side effects with Accutane is a defective pregnancy. So when I went to my doctor, he had me get on 2 forms of birth control. You can do the IUD. You can do, what are all the other ones? There are other ones. Oh, the shots. I think there's patches as well. But you need 2 forms. And they're serious about that. About a month later, after my original consultation appointment, I went back in. He wanted to make sure that I was on my birth control because you have to be on for at least a month. They also signed me up for the I Pledge program. So your dermatologist will have to sign you up, and then you also have to register. This is super big. And if you need to, ask questions then when they register you, because you have to register before you can start any of the medicine. So 10 days after that, you'll receive mail from iPledge, which is going to have your username in it and then your temporary passcode. And that's what you want to use to register into iPledge. So you'll get registered on your dermatologist end, and then you also have to register. When I went to the dermatologist, the nurse had me under the impression that they registered, that was it, everything was okay. They said they were going to email me. iPledge does not email you. They will send you a letter in the mail. So be looking for that letter in the mail. I can't emphasize that enough. But they also have a number that you can call if you do need help, if your dermatologist or doctor is not able to help you out with that. So that was my second appointment. So it's been a month. So then my next appointment in January. So this was just a couple days ago. I went. He told me that I was supposed to have like my lab work done, pregnancy test, all that kind of stuff. That's another thing. You have to take a pregnancy test once a month because, like I said, they really want to emphasize the importance of not getting pregnant. Do not get pregnant. Like, if you're trying to have a baby, Accutane it for you right now. It was a lot of miscommunication with my initial process because I was supposed to have my lab work done, because you have to have lab work, and then a pregnancy test, right? So during my second appointment, when he signed me up for iPledge, I did take a pregnancy test then. It was one of the P ones, right? So did that then. By the third appointment, and this one's in January, I didn't have my lab work done, so he told me to go get my lab work done, and then I also didn't register for iPledge, which I was supposed to do. Like I said, a lot of miscommunication. I was super frustrated because at this point, this is 2 months. This is the day that I was supposed to get on the medication. And of course, I'm timing it out because my birthday's in July, so I'm trying to be off by July. You feel me? Like, a baddie was supposed to be loaded by July. Whatever the case, ended up doing my lab work. So you will need lab work. And with your lab work, the test that you do, you will have to be fasting. So don't eat anything before your lab work. I don't know if they tell you, but they didn't tell me. So I had to go the next day. Lab work, register for iPledge. And then you have to take a pregnancy test that day as well. So just make sure whenever your dermatology appointment is, you always got some pee inside you. And then once that they say that your test is negative, it will then release something in iPledge. So then you'll log into iPledge after you've taken your pregnancy test and they got the results that you're negative. You then log into iPledge and then you have to do a questionnaire. The questionnaire is basically asking you questions about Accutane and all the things that you're supposed to have been read up on. And then after that, then that's when you go pick up your medication. So then I was able to pick up my first, and it comes in packets. I'll put a picture somewhere up in here. But then that's when you can go to your pharmacy and pick it up. When you go to your pharmacy, you will have to take your iPledge card. So when the doctor registers you for iPledge, you'll get a booklet and it has basically a membership card. And then if you lose that, it also has a duplicate card. You have to take that with you to the pharmacy in order to get your medicine. They will not release your medicine unless you have that card. So it's a lot of things that they're trying to make sure that you have before you can get the medicine because the medicine is so severe. I started it that evening, so it was like 6 o'clock, but you're supposed to do it in the morning on a full stomach. Now I eat breakfast and then I take my pill. You'll get 3 weeks worth of the Accutane, and then by the 4th week, you're going back to the doctor. You have to go once a month. You're going back, they're checking your side effects, they're checking how you're doing, they're doing another pregnancy test, and then you're getting your next set. He said I'll be on mine for 6 months, and then there's different levels. So I think there's 40 milligrams, 60 milligrams, and 80 milligrams, if I'm not mistaken. I have been on Accutane for 4 days now. I haven't seen any side effects yet, but with this Accutane, I will record once a week for the first month, and then I'll do monthly updates. That way you guys can have somebody who you can possibly relate to. I also am going to do these videos with no makeup on. That way you can see what my face is looking like as time goes on. Really big on transparency. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment. I will try to answer my questions. Because I started this process in November, by the time we got to December, my mom for Christmas got me like this Accutane survival kit, which had lip balms, because I heard that your lips get super, super duper dry. I'll put a video somewhere up in here about that as well. But lip balms, I was also told by my dermatologist, it gave me 3 things to get. And it was a lip balm, it was the CeraVe, or I forgot the name of it, the brand. But this light face wash, and then a moisturizer. My journey is in the middle of a pandemic, so it's not like I'm going outside much, but they really emphasize sunscreen as well. Doesn't matter if it's a cloudy day. Sunscreen. That's a tongue twister. Can you say sunscreen three times fast?
Sunscreen.
All right, maybe it's because of my retainers, but sunscreen. I hope this video helps somebody in either taking that step or knowing what to look for. If you want to see or interact with me on a daily basis, follow my social media platforms where I'll be a lot more responsive than just YouTube. I thank you guys for entering into my space. I'm Ladyyt. It's a wrap.